Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sister Wives was Kody Brown spotted at a pool party in Las Vegas without Robin, his wife. This appears to have been the case. But when admirers tried to meet him, he said a few things that annoyed them. Not many people adore the character Kody. People would actually be thrilled to see him removed from Sister Wives. There is plenty to discover and reveal. To learn more about this circumstance, continue reading. Robin Brown handles admirers the incorrect method. On Sister Wives, Robin and Kody Brown play a significant role. Fans would not object, though, if they were removed from the show. Both of them irritate the audience. While Kody seems to be a victim, many believe Robin constantly fakes tears. Actually, Robin and Kody are the main reason why many fans are tired of the show overall. People were upset with Kody and Robin for their actions on the show after the death of their son, Garrison. They have, in fact, done a number of things that have offended fans. Was Kody Brown seen without his wife at a Vegas pool party? Kody Brown was seen sans his wife at a pool party in Las Vegas. Last week, Kody was in Vegas without Robin. During the week's dance competition, which took place on Tuesday night at the M Resort in Henderson, Nevada, one of our dancers and dance mothers stumbled across Kody at the pool party. She informed us that he said, "I'm not going to give you a hug out of respect for my wife." She claimed that she was hugging her daughter instead of you. Supporters are not surprised by Kody's behavior. They believe he wouldn't remain in Sin City without his wife, though, if he truly respected her. Kody appears to have been to a pool party in Vegas without his wife. In addition, he stated that out of respect for his wife, he would not give the fans hugs. He made an assumption because the fans didn't even beg for an embrace. Supporters consider him a fool and fail to see why he believes he is all that when he is not. But he was out in Sin City, having a good time without his wife. What are your thoughts on this? Is it shocking to you? Comment below with your thoughts. Your opinions on this matter would be greatly appreciated. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown discusses her conflict with Kody Brown. On the April 27th episode of the TLC reality show, the 55-year-old reprimanded her ex-husband for comparing his 46-year-old ex-wife, Robin Brown, to a denim model. In a confessional on Sister Wives Season 19, Episode 22, Janelle, who ended her relationship with a 56-year-old in 2022 after nearly 30 years, said, "Kody has said, well, all of a sudden I met Robin, and she's this diesel jeans model, and she's everything I want," she continued. "And I'm thinking, that's rich, dude." Janelle, the mother of Logan, 30, Madison, 29, Hunter, 28, Gabriel, 23, Savannah, 20, and her late son Garrison, who died at the age of 25 in 2024, added, "We went through all the starving years when I was holding my bra together with diaper pins, and we were broke, and we went through all your crazy. Let's move here, let's move there," she said. After formally divorcing his first wife, Mary Brown, Robin married Kody in 2014. He later adopted his new spouse's 3 children, Dayton, 24, Brianna, 23, and Aurora, 21. Kody is a father of 18 years old. She said, "We've been through all of this with you, and she's not been through that with you. So that's great. You can simply live happily ever after by taking your little diesel jeans model." On the most recent episode of Sister Wives, Robin expressed her worries that her monogamous relationship won't be enough for Kody, who is abandoning polygamy. Kody's splits from Mary and his ex-girlfriend Christine Brown were confirmed in 2022 and 2021, respectively. "I've had some concerns about whether or not having one wife would be enough for him," she admitted in a confessional, "because he's been living and used to this other way for so long." Kody later persuaded his surviving wife that he had no plans to return to polygamy during a date night. "It's hard not to be bitter about the fact that I bought off on it and did it," he told Robin. "Because in the end, in the last moments of it, I felt terrible in the last moments of it. I don't want to pursue another woman because I don't want that headache, the questions, the struggles, the wonder," he continued in a confessional. "I have lost interest in multiple marriages." Mary Brown claims that she had optimism for their union because of Kody Brown. His main grievance, she said, is his lack of communication and how he really felt and what he really wanted or what he really didn't want and the story that he's been telling for all these years. Not long after their 1990 vows, Kody Brown said he was ready to break off from his first wife, Meri Brown. However, Meri disclosed in the September 15th premiere that he led me to believe that he would work on things by saying, "Oh, Meri, when we move to Flagstaff, this will be a good time to have a new beginning for us," referring to their 2018 move. "I wonder why I would do this. I would not court and date her now," Kody explained, adding that there may have been mixed messages, but only because he was resolving the matter. Anyway, Meri's friends were thrilled when she eventually ended things in early 2023. They say, "All right, we're here to support you." Blinders off. She now believes that he had been attempting to drive her away for years by saying that he didn't love her, because if he can push me out and I leave, he's not the bad guy because he didn't walk away. "And it's about damn time," she commented. Kody Brown was looking to sell Coyote Pass. Years after the family purchased the 14-acre piece of land in Flagstaff, Arizona, where they planned to construct, Kody acknowledged in the season premiere that he was prepared to let the dream die. "I'd almost rather scrap it or sell it and then just start again somewhere else," he said to his surviving wife Robin Brown, because he couldn't build without paying the full $820,000 price tag, which the family apparently did in 2023. "I can't talk about that," she said in reference to Robin, adding, "That is so not where I'm at." Janelle Brown left Kody Brown for this reason. The second wife, Janelle Brown, had previously informed E! Despite the fact that we just kind of started to grow apart, she ultimately left because to Kody's failures as a father to a number of his children. "The big spark for me was when his relationship broke down with my children, and he didn't seem like he would move heaven and earth to fix it. And I thought, okay, that was what was really holding me here," the mother said to Logan Brown, Madison Brown Brush, Hunter Brown, Garrison Brown, Gabriel Brown, and Savannah Brown. In the November 3rd episode, Kody raised the prospect of reconciliation, but Janelle would not consider it. "I don't know how I would ever reconcile with him and have him not have a relationship with my kids," she responded. "No, I'm going to always choose my kids." According to Kody Brown, he has been excommunicated by his own family. That was Kody's excuse for not making a greater effort to resolve his issues with some of his adult children. While he was still fully married to Robin and parenting their 5 children together, Aurora, Brianna, Solomon, Ariella Brown, and Dayton, he lamented in the September 15th episode, "I don't fit in the family anymore. I ask myself, what should I do with all of this? And then I have some relationship with some of the other kids, and it's infrequent. There isn't a familial vibe." Robin and Kody Brown's marriage was in a precarious state. Robin acknowledged in the season 19 premiere that it's been difficult between us, despite the fact that they were truly faithful for the first time in their 14-year marriage. He is unsure whether he or one of the other ladies is to blame, saying, "We're probably doing the worst we've ever done in our marriage. Since Kody is going through a lot of rejection, I think he's looking at me and wondering, are you going to reject me too?" The toughest part, she revealed, is that there's no resource to help with the idea that I'm still married to a man who's going through divorces. Her words were, "I'm on my toes. I have to constantly ensure that he is not ruining our relationship." With a crisis of confidence, Kody revealed, "I can't look myself in the mirror and say, 'Hey, dude, I love you.'" Robin found it hard to see her former sister, wives embrace their new period. "They're all moving on," Robin said in the October 27th episode, "and I feel like the idiot that got left behind." Madison Brush is silent about her dad. Janelle added her oldest daughter Madison to the list of children Kody isn't currently seeing when she said, "I know that Maddie has not had any conversations with her dad," during the premiere. She's not called him, and she doesn't have any relationship with Robin. She has essentially ignored both of them. Janelle claims that the issue is Kody's shaky relationship with Maddie's children, Axel, Evangeline, and Josephine. She doesn't really want him to have any contact unless he can commit to it. Consequently, Janelle disclosed in the September 22nd episode that when the family started to really dissolve, Kody did sort of cut off communication with Maddie and her husband, Caleb Brush, whose sister was married to Kody's brother. Maddie has been mama bear to the extreme since Kody hasn't been calling or coming to see, Janelle added. She's felt like it's probably better if they don't know about him until he can be consistent and show up and not be dramatic, she added. Robin went on to say that although she has been pressuring Kody to make amends, I think the kids should be doing the same thing, too. But for the time being, Kody doesn't appear ready to patch things up, lamenting that every time he talked to his daughter, it was a fish for gossip and I got tired of it. Kody Brown once said that he had never really loved Meri Brown. When Kody said he had never loved his previous wife, he admitted that he had done just that. Love should be multiplied, not withdrawn. He said, I was deep in the throes of reactionary vitriol for the past 3 years. It's more of like a knee-jerk reaction, he said during the one-on-one event on June 15th. He claimed to be reeling from their trashing of him. According to him, this is the reason he implied to Meri that he had never truly loved her during their anniversary party. Meri revealed the chat to a friend in a September 2024 episode, adding that she was positive he loved her. Leon Brown's mother questioned him in a confessional about why he never proposed if he didn't. When he didn't feel anything for a young woman, why would a single young man decide to marry her and only declare and force love for her? She asked, how cruel is that? He picked me out of a throng and stated, I chose you to attempt to force myself to love for the next 32 years. As Kody put it in his own confessional, oh, Meri has her little accusations now. But they never enjoyed their honeymoon, he would concede. He made the following argument during the show on October 20th. This marriage was on the rocks, the entire marriage. How would I know that, too? Because I had far better relationships with Robin, Christine, and Janelle. Even though he stated, leadership will never allow you to marry again if you're discarding wives, he remained out of fear. Janelle Brown threatened to sue Kody Brown. I think I'm going to have to lawyer up, Janelle told Christine Brown, her former sister wife, in the September 22nd episode, because I think that's the only way I'm ever going to get any kind of decision out of him. Janelle said that the first step was to pay off the Arizona property, despite her uncertainty about whether she wanted to sell it off or build on Coyote Pass. Since she was not legally married to Kody, Janelle admitted that, I really have no legal rights to make any kind of claim on Kody's property. She said, it's not like I'm just calling a lawyer and saying I need to divorce this person. The fact that there isn't a legal marriage makes matters challenging. Kody Brown is accused of providing his other wives with access to personal data. We will pay off the property when the time comes, Kody insisted during a confessional in the September 22nd episode, adding, and I'm not giving you any details about what I'm doing or whatever, because I'm tired of disclosing information that goes through the gossip mill of our broken family. Kody claims he didn't talk to Janelle about their Arizona property because he no longer trusted her. Janelle called it a bit of a pot calling the kettle black in her own interview. He leaks like a sieve, she stated. He told me stuff about his other relationships and his other wives that I was like, I don't think you're supposed to be telling me that. Robin Brown used family money to buy her home. When the family's love was still developing rather than waning, they used to invest all of their money in a single pot. That's how it always worked until the last 10 or so years, Janelle said on the September 22nd broadcast. Everyone needs their own estate, but all of a sudden it's about mine. We would use all of our resources to help one person, and then we would all come together to support the other person. When Robin needed a place to live, they all helped buy her a $1.65 million 5-bedroom property in Arizona that was listed for sale this past August. But when Janelle suggested that they all put their names on the mortgage, she was turned down. Kody was like, no, we need to protect Robin's estate, Janelle recalled. As a result, now that she is leaving the family, she would like her share of the Coyote Pass proceeds, and I'd like to recoup some of the money I put into Robin's house. Robin said that the idea was that it would benefit the family. But selling it can be challenging. We were working together for so long, Robin remarked, adding, it's like, how do you calculate? It's extremely confusing how you figure it out. Janelle said she owed them money. The financial management of Kody Brown was questioned by Janelle Brown. Janelle complained about the family's failure to pay for Coyote Pass, stating that Kody claimed to have all these other debts. And that's okay. I have money, and I've spent it on things too. Kody claimed that a large portion of his money was used to purchase cars, basically had a fleet and child insurance. "I see all the art on their walls," Janelle said of Robin and Kody's home. "But I've seen him grab other assets like trailers and home decor." Janelle remarked, "I used to always be surprised at how nice her backyard was," and she expressed her uncertainty about Kody and Robin's financial management. "It was done. Besides, she had things all the time." Then I said, "Wow. Huh. He doesn't prioritize what I need or what I want." I think after a while, I began to see it and my kids were getting very angry about it like my adult children. "Mom, what the hell?" She finally worn herself down by shouting. However, Robin believes that once her first marriage failed, she became very frugal. She disclosed on the September 22nd show that, "I used to be not so great with money. When I was young, I had hard knocks, and then I learned during my divorce really how to budget myself very, very well." She responded to a question about her sister wives by saying, "You just must have had a different priority of where your money was going to go than I did. That's all." Children are the focal point of the family for Christine and Janelle Brown-Woolley. In the September 22nd episode, Janelle acknowledged that there's no contact, really, with Mary or Robin or Kody. "I don't really foresee that's going to change much." Meanwhile, she and Christine, the mother of Aspen Brown, Michael T. Brown-Padrone, Paydon Brown, Gwendolyn Brown, Isabel Brown, and Truly Brown, gathered with their kids. Kody Brown feels that his wives leaving damaged his bond with the kids. Kody continued, describing their arrangement of 4 houses on a cul-de-sac during their time in Las Vegas as the best time of my life. Everything was going along smoothly and Maddie and Caleb were around, and it was great having them around. And I loved Caleb. He was definitely like family, Kody said. But in Arizona, things started to fall apart as they couldn't agree on protocols regarding the coronavirus. As a result of his marriages collapsing, he claimed that his connections with the children suffered, adding, "It just made all those relationships go sour." But Christine insisted that issues existed even before she announced her departure in late 2021. "All the kids that were frustrated way before I left," she said in the September 22nd appearance. "My leaving didn't change his kids' relationship with him. Kody can still fix his relationships with his children. It will certainly take some work, though. I'm so angry about how I've been treated that I haven't gotten past that," Kody stated. "Here's the thing, is I'm not willing to take blame for things that my wife or ex-wife is sitting there telling them that I did. I hope the time comes when the contempt will subside. We'll be able to find forgiveness and love again." Kody Brown considered his marriage to Mary Brown to be unpleasant. Kody revealed that he and Mary didn't truly know each other when they were legally wed at the age of 19 and spiritually wed at the age of 21, respectively. They finally filed for divorce in 2014 so that Kody could legally adopt Robin's 3 eldest children from her prior marriage. "I can't live in a world where she is constantly angry at me," he said, describing everything as a struggle. "When we got married, she was very different, and I think just there's some baggage that Mary had that I didn't know about," Kody added. "He couldn't leave, though. I felt like I could live with it at first. He cannot ask for a divorce if he wishes to remain true and in his beliefs. It is not permitted," Kody said in reference to a man in a plural marriage. "I therefore couldn't leave that relationship. I didn't necessarily want to end the connection, though. I wanted to know if it was something we could fix and save. For this reason," Kody told Mary, "I'm bored and trying to be curious with her." He also added, "She wasn't nice, she wasn't fun, she wasn't kind, and she wasn't interesting. But I didn't kick me out," he replied, admitting that he might be sympathetic to Mary's feelings of desertion. Christine, Janelle, and Mary all agreed that I should leave the house.